Hello everybody and welcome back to Average Joe's Garage. Today I want to talk about the Charger again, and this time I want to talk about what makes it a good family car. Yes, what makes this a good car for a family. Now, there's obvious, like it's 4 doors, it's got 4 tires, stuff like that, but I want to talk about the meat and potatoes of this stuff. So one of the family guy, family woman, family people type things I think that would be pretty important is the UConnect system here. Now, there's lots of different things like satellite radio and all that good stuff that makes this whole system attractive. We want to talk about the nav. The nav system in this thing, pretty good. I've actually used it a little bit. Works really, really well. Obviously, I'm not driving right now. But the fact that it has nav is a really, really nice thing for a family. It comes on over the radio, and you can hear what it has to say. Makes it pretty nice. You can find things around if you go into your apps, and you go to your second page, and you go to Travel Link. This is another cool thing. You get movie listings, sports, weather, favorites, a weather map. Fuel prices. Let's take a look. Fuel prices. Boom. There it is. Here's fuel prices for my area. You can go by fuel type if you want. Let's see what premium is. And there we have it. So that's one of the nice creature comforts of this car that a family person might really enjoy. So next up is room. As you can see, there's lots of space. There's lots of head space in there. Just tons and tons of space in the front. Keep everybody happy. As you can see in the back seat, we have lots of room in the back seat for the mister of the little ones. And then for the midget of the little ones, he has lots of room too. Now there's plenty of room. Yeah, I usually keep the car front seat back up against the kid seat. Just keep it from rattling and making noise. And then we got the trunk. Some cleaning supplies, floor mats, jumper cables, and just a whole lot of room. So next up is just flat out creature comforts. Like I said before, this has heated and cooled seats and a heated steering wheel. Also has satellite radio and navigation. The performance pages. It's got everything and anything you could possibly want. You can hook your phone up to it. You can stream. It's got USB ports. This thing also has, your normal cruise. It's got the power right there. That little knob is for power tilt and telescoping. It also has, you can move the pedals back and forth. You've got your power windows and locks. Got power seats. You've got normal buttons on top of the UConnect buttons. This one also has rear heated seats. There's just a ton of things on top of even all of this that make this car just a wonderful thing to live every day with. And the gadgets and gizmos. But for the family person, who doesn't want a nice warm seat and a nice warm steering wheel? So last on our list, let's talk about things like miles per gallon. If a family guy, he just wants a good mileage vehicle, man, get into a V6 version of this car. You're talking, upwards of 30 miles per gallon on the highway, 25-ish in the city. I mean, you really can't go wrong. You get pretty decent gas mileage. So, yes, you can get miles per gallon if you get a V6 car. Even in an RT with a 5.7 or a Daytona with a 5.7, you can still get good gas mileage. I'm still getting 20-ish with this car, and that's with a lot of short driving. I only work 5 miles from home, so the drive to work is short. Car never really gets into closed loop, so the gas mileage is not all that great. No highway, no cruising, just normal back roads, 60 miles per gallon, still around 20, which is pretty respectable, I think. And then the last thing I want to talk about of my 5 things is all-wheel drive. Now, you cannot get it in a newer vehicle, 15 and up, no all-wheel drive with a V8. But you can get a V6 with all-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive miles per gallon, they kind of go hand in hand. You know, you can have a pretty good car for the northern states, like Michigan, where I'm at. All-wheel drive would be nice, but you know what? I make sacrifices for what I want. I could have went down to a 14 or older and got RT with all-wheel drive and had a V8, but I chose not to. That was my choice. I have driven a 2018 Charger GT. It was a wonderful car, and honestly, if it wasn't for the car enthusiast in me, I would have bought a car like that instead. Because all-wheel drive is probably more important to a family person than horsepower. But I had to make sacrifices for me. But for the family person, all-wheel drive, very important. Without a doubt, get a V6 car. If you really want the all-wheel drive, you'll get the miles per gallons. You can still have all these creature comforts. You'll still have the room. You can still get nav. You can still get heated seats. You can still get a heated steering wheel. You still get everything else in a V6 car with all-wheel drive. And you'll have the best of all the worlds. You really can't go wrong. The bargain is there. It's a good value. So yes, do I think that a Charger is good for a family person? Of course it is. It's a sedan. And you can get this sedan with 707 horsepower, which most family guys don't care about. But I'm just saying, you can get it if you want it. So yes, the Dodge Charger is a great family car. That's why I chose this car. Plus, I'm a car enthusiast. But, you know, if you're not a car enthusiast, it's still a great family car. And that's the way I see it. If anybody else has any other opinions, please comment down below. So until next time, Average Joe's out. Please like, subscribe, comment, and even hit the bell for notifications if you'd like to see more from Average Joe's Garage.